I am literally trembling as I share this with you, because what's happening in the love and marriage Huntsville universe right now is absolutely earth-shattering. Just when we thought reality TV had shown us every possible twist and turn, the explosive situation between Nell, Lexi, and Nell Fletcher has erupted into something so massive, so unprecedented, that it's leaving everyone in the industry absolutely speechless. Listen closely, because I've been covering reality TV drama for years. I'm talking Real Housewives level chaos, basketball wives scandals, you name it. But what's unfolding right now? This is something entirely different. This is the kind of drama that makes every other reality show scandal look like a quiet afternoon tea party. The OWN network has found itself caught in the middle of what might be the biggest crisis they've ever faced. And honey, when I tell you the tea is scalding, I mean it's absolutely boiling over. But here's what's got me pacing around my room at 3 a.m., clutching my phone and refreshing social media every 2 seconds. The fans, yes, the fans, have finally reached their absolute breaking point. They're not just throwing shade on Twitter anymore or complaining in Instagram comments. No, they've launched a petition that's spreading faster than wildfire in a drought. And when I tell you, this petition has the network executives sweating through their designer suits. I mean, they are in full-blown panic mode. The sheer number of signatures pouring in is absolutely staggering. We're talking thousands upon thousands of dedicated viewers who are saying enough is enough. This isn't just your typical cancel this person or fire that producer situation. This is a full-scale uprising that's demanding fundamental changes to how the entire show operates. Now let me break down exactly how this whole mess started, because trust me, you're going to want to grab your popcorn and maybe even take notes. Our beloved Lamb has always been known for its explosive confrontations and deep-rooted conflicts, but what's happening now? It's like someone threw a match into a room full of gasoline and then locked all the doors. At the center of this absolute tornado of drama are 3 key players: Melody Holt, Lexi, and Nell Fletcher. These 3 used to navigate the treacherous waters of reality TV together, forming alliances and standing united against common adversaries. But now we're watching those alliances crumble faster than a sandcastle in a hurricane. The tension between Nell and Lexi, who used to be closer than sisters, sharing secrets and supporting each other through thick and thin, has evolved into something so intense, it's making the air crackle with electricity. What started as subtle shade and whispered accusations has turned into an all-out war being fought on every possible social media platform. We're talking about deleted Instagram stories that had receipts for days, Twitter threads longer than a CVS receipt, and Facebook Live sessions where everyone's trying to tell their side of the story. But here's the thing. With every new post, with every new accusation, the plot just keeps getting thicker and more twisted. The social media battles have become so intense that fans are practically turning into digital detectives, analyzing every word, every emoji, and every subtle interaction between the cast members. Screenshots are being shared faster than gossip at a small-town beauty salon, and let me tell you, some of these receipts are making people's jaws hit the floor. Now hold on to your seats, because this is where things start getting really interesting. The whisper started small. Just a few eagle-eyed fans noticing something seemed off about how certain cast members were being portrayed on the show, but those whispers? They've turned into a full-blown roar that's impossible to ignore. People are saying, and I can barely believe I'm about to share this, that Nell Fletcher might have some kind of mysterious influence over the network that goes way beyond her role as a cast member. I know. It sounds absolutely crazy, but wait until you hear the evidence that's been piling up. Fans have been doing some serious detective work that would make Sherlock Holmes proud, and they're noticing patterns that are making everyone raise their eyebrows so high they're practically touching their hairlines. The way certain scenes are edited, the way some conflicts are highlighted while others are mysteriously swept under the rug, it's all starting to paint a very interesting and potentially scandalous picture. And the OWN network's response to all of this mounting evidence and growing fan outrage? Complete and utter silence. Not a word, not a whisper, not even a carefully crafted PR statement written by their army of crisis management experts. But let me tell you something. Their silence is speaking volumes, and what it's saying isn't pretty. When thousands of viewers are demanding answers, and your response is to act like nothing's happening, That's not just suspicious. That's telling with a capital T. Sources close to the network. And trust me, these are people who know what's really going on behind those closed executive doors, are saying that OWN is in absolute panic mode. Emergency meetings are being called at all hours of the day and night. Crisis management teams are being assembled faster than you can say damage control, and executives are scrambling to figure out how to handle this situation before it completely spirals out of their control. Just when everyone thought the situation couldn't possibly get any more intense, Nell Fletcher decided to throw gasoline on an already raging fire. Instead of trying to calm things down or address the concerns diplomatically, she went full offense mode in a social media rant that had everyone's jaws on the floor and their phones blowing up with notifications. Her response? Oh honey, it was something else. Calling the allegations delusional and suggesting that certain cast members were just bitter about their own storylines. That wasn't just adding fuel to the fire. That was like dropping a nuclear bomb on an already explosive situation. The internet absolutely exploded with fans calling her out for being dismissive, arrogant, and completely out of touch with their legitimate concerns. But hold on to your hats, because this is where the story takes an even more dramatic turn that nobody saw coming. Just when everyone thought they'd seen it all, Lexi stepped into the ring with receipts that are making everyone's head spin. We're not talking about just a few screenshots or vague accusations. We're talking about concrete evidence that could change everything about how we view this entire situation. These receipts? They're showing private conversations with producers, alleged backdoor deals, and proof that might suggest OWN knew about all of this drama from the very beginning. The evidence Lexi's presenting is so shocking, so detailed, that it's forcing everyone to look at this situation in a completely new light. We're talking about messages that show exactly how certain storylines were manipulated, how some cast members might have been given preferential treatment, and how the truth might have been twisted to fit a specific narrative. The impact of Lexi's revelations has been absolutely seismic. Social media is on fire, with fans sharing and analyzing every single detail of these explosive receipts. The hashtags are trending, the commentary is flowing, and the demands for accountability are getting louder by the minute. This isn't just drama anymore. This is a full-blown movement that's demanding transparency and change. And let me tell you something, these aren't just any old receipts. The level of detail and the implications of what they reveal are sending shockwaves through the entire reality TV industry. People are starting to ask questions about other shows, other networks, and how much of what we see on reality TV is actually real at all. Now, my sources inside OWN, and yes, I have those, are painting a picture of absolute chaos behind the scenes. Emergency conference calls are happening at all hours, legal teams are being consulted, and crisis management experts are being brought in to try and salvage what's quickly becoming a PR nightmare of epic proportions. But here's what's making this whole situation even more intense. The longer OWN stays silent, the worse things are getting. Every hour that passes without an official response is just adding more fuel to the fire, making fans even more convinced that something seriously questionable is going on behind the scenes. The pressure is building to a point where something's got to give, and when it does, it's going to be explosive. Let me tell you something, this isn't just about one show or one network anymore. This situation has the potential to change everything about how reality TV operates. We're talking about possible contract changes, complete cast reshuffling, and major executive decisions that could affect not just Lambs, but every reality show in production. The ramifications of this scandal are reaching far beyond just the immediate players involved. Other networks are watching closely, reality TV stars from other shows are weighing in, and industry insiders are saying this could be the moment that changes everything about how reality television is produced and presented to audiences. As this story continues to develop at breakneck speed, one thing is becoming crystal clear. We're watching a pivotal moment in reality TV history unfold right before our eyes. The fans have spoken, and their message is loud and clear. They're not going to sit back and accept whatever narrative they're fed anymore. The question isn't if OWN will respond anymore, it's when, and what kind of chaos will follow when they do. Because let me tell you something, With Lexi's receipts out there, with the petition gaining more signatures by the hour, and with social media absolutely ablaze with theories and demands, this situation is like a powder keg just waiting to explode. And here's what's got everyone on the edge of their seats. We're not just talking about the future of one show anymore. This could be the moment that changes how reality TV operates forever. The fans have shown that they're not afraid to stand up and demand better, and that kind of power. That's something no network can afford to ignore. The clock is ticking, and all eyes are on OWN. Will they finally break their silence and address these explosive allegations? Will they make the changes that fans are demanding? Or will they try to weather this storm and hope it all blows over? And what about the cast members at the center of all this drama? Will their careers survive this scandal? Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. Something tells me the biggest bombshells are yet to come. And when they do, well, let's just say you'll want to be front and center for all the drama that's about to unfold. Because in the world of reality TV, the real truth always comes out eventually. And when it does, it's going to be absolutely earth-shattering.